We are back. How's it going, chat? Sorry for the delay. Life got busy on me, but we are back with more Limbus Company. I went ahead and I spent out my swords from the event. Mostly just getting, I got a couple of tickets, and I grabbed the, Ego Shard boxes and pull tickets. So we've got 2.6k lunacy. We also have, I think, it's 12 or 13 tickets. And the new banners are here. So, new Fire Fist Gregor and Don Quixote are here. And the game's trying to tempt me with a Faust target extraction. So, we'll figure out what we're going to be doing with that later. But, for now, I'm thinking I want to play Intervallo 2. And who knows, maybe we'll get some more lunacy for an extra pull, you know? Starting us off, 4.5-1, The Beach episode. It's been about 2 weeks since we took care of the job at K-Corp. And the immense dullness of traveling through a nest by car was just starting to sink in. Pretty sure I saw a road that looked exactly like this one 30 minutes ago.
둥지와 뒷골목의 도로를 비교해서는 곤란합니다. 뒷골목에서는 통하는 길만 한다면 골목 구석구석을 질주하며 갔을 수 있었겠지만 보통 둥지 안에서 차를 타고 어딘가를 간다는 것은 어마어마하게 끔찍한 교통체증까지 감안하겠다는 뜻이니까요.
그래서 돈 좀 주머니에 짤랑거린다 싶으면 W4 워프 열차도 타고 그러는 거 아니겠어? 워프 열차는...
Damn it. I just started a stream and I'm getting a phone call. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm sorry. Well, my brother just bought a house, so that's very exciting for him. Alright, settling back in though. The best fell silent, as though everyone seemed to simultaneously recall the warp train they saw in the mirror worlds.
전 역시 버스가 나은 것 같네요.
동의한다.
차라리 히스처럼 속 편하게 자기라도 하자. 창밖만 보고 있다가는 지루해 죽겠으니까.
So we spent days upon days of boredom on the bus, making very little progress. Towards a tunnel that seemed to lead somewhere.
거의 다 왔군요. 이 터널만 지나면 곧 길이 틀 겁니다.
Just as Faust said, the traffic jam appeared to visibly improve, allowing us to make actual progress. That's good. I can't see much yet, but I'm glad we're almost there. Speaking of which, our destination was... Yes, indeed. Once again, we are being blindly led along by our guide to who knows where. Don't you think it's about time he started telling us where we're going?
간태 씨가 목적지를 묻는군요.
I was asking if he could start telling us where we're headed off before we leave, but I thought better of it.
이번 목적지는 최종 목적지는 유사에 위치한 로보토미 지부입니다.
뭐야, 이스. 자다가 깼어? 갑자기 움찔거려서 놀랬잖아.
죄송해요.
I wasn't sure why Ishmael suddenly jolted, but I decided to carry on with our conversation for now. Wait, so by our final destination you mean...
지금 우리는 경유지를 향해 갑니다.
Just as Virgilius finished his sentence, the bus emerged from the lengthy tunnel.
저건
I looked to the window, which had suddenly turned bright. And the cleanest sandy beach and the most turquoise blue ocean I had ever seen graced my eyes. Oh, the music. Let's go.
저곳은 대호수가 아니오!
With Don Quixote's enthusiastic exclamation, sinners began waking up from their naps, one by one.
야, 이거 얼마만에 보는 광경이야?
어머, 그래. 자기는 와봤던 거야? 나는 말만 들었지 한 번도 와본 적 없는데.
The sinners each began excitedly chattering about the sea.
아니, 잠깐. 벌써 내 차례라고?
Except for one, that is.
아직 다들 준비가 안 됐는데.
Ishmael? You good?
아니요. 잠시만요. 생각을 좀 할 게 있어서요.
While I was still worried about Ishmael's sudden gloominess, I had faith that she would be okay. She was always on top of things, after all. Besides, my attention was drawn to the bubbling enthusiasm that seemed to have possessed the sinners.
그러면 우리는 대호수로 가는 것이요?
대호수는 듣기만 해보고 실제로 본 적은 없었는데 이런 모습이었군요.
오, 지친 우리의 여정 속에서 드디어 물놀이라는 것이 있을 예정인가 보.
아하, 이런 곳에서 휴양을 즐겨보는 것도 좋은 경험이겠어요.
쉴 수 있게 된다면 따뜻한 모래사장 위에 누워 하늘을 바라보고 싶소.
Even Yi Sang is in a good mood. Let's go!
나는 기다란 벤치에서 일광욕. 본인은 비치 볼리볼.
Beach volleyball! Let's go! There it is, chat! The funny line! Let's hear it again. The funny
본인은 비치 볼리볼. 모두와
beach
함께 보고 싶소.
volleyball!
그거 재밌겠네.
The sinners were all eagerly chatting about things they wanted to do. It was nice to see them excited for once, but
이거 안내장 봐. 우리 정말 쉬는 거야?
everyone seemed to be conveniently forgetting the fact that Virgilius never mentioned if we were stopping at the beach.
그럴 리가. 카론,
바퀴를 도랑이 걸칠 거야. 끼.
The formerly on-track bus suddenly swerved, and everyone was thrown around the bus, as is often the case.
뭔가 적습인가?
그저 경유지에 도착한 것뿐이다.
The sinners got to their feet one by one, groaning with pain.
이게 대체 뭔가?
Only the despairing cries of sinners echoed in the dark and damp view outside the windows. Looks like there's a little bit of beach over there. Can't be that bad. I see. Oh, fair enough. Pierce is good here. Okay. As well as Gloom and Sloth. As long as they're not blunt resistant, that would be tragic. Let's see here. Ryoshi's doing Pierce. And I guess I no longer need to have Dawn and Heathcliff on these IDs. Let's see here. What's her support passive? 5 Lust owned. 1 ally with the most sanity points deals 10% more piercing damage. Well, pierce damage is good here. We want to do more of it. I think this Faust does pierce. Yeah, just pierce. We may see Faust perform well this chapter. Let's go. I'm not sure if she'll beat Inclair. He's a little goated. And let's see here. Heathcliff, what would we be getting out of you? Base. Ally with the lowest max HP deals increased blunt damage. We'll take it. Hong Lu is a little low. I have faith in him. He's up tie 1, you know?
깨끗한
We're
세계를
9 levels under recommended.
말도 안 되고 이런 곳에서 베케이션을 즐기란 말이야?
Poor Dom.
놀랍게도 돈키호테 베르길리우스 저 양반은 한 번도 놀라고 말한 적 없어.
아니, 제법 운치는 있군.
아, 이럴 거면 아까 그 예쁜 모래사장은 왜 보여준 거야?
그러게요. 차라리 모르고 왔으면 기대도 안 했을 텐데.
Poor sinners.
아니, 저기 바로 코앞에 아까 보았던 모래사장이 있지 않을까? 왜 저리로 가지 않는 것이오? 공기도 깨끗해 보이고 날씨도 좋아 보이는데.
이번 목적지가 그쪽이 아니니까요.
Poor Dawn. The sinner's faces grew darker disappointment. Can't say that I wasn't a little excited to have some proper rest myself, but I had a feeling this was going to happen. So where is this exactly? It'll be in everyone's interest to focus on what's next.
이곳은
21구 유사의 뒷골목이죠. 아, 젠장.
Let's go. Ishmael read the pamphlet.
맞습니다.
So that's why there hasn't been congestion since the tunnel. Because we're not in a nest.
그건 둥지마다 그리고 뒷골목마다 다르기 때문에 일반화하기는 힘들어요.
Fair enough.
하지만 이번의 경우는 그렇다고 볼 수 있겠네요.
저 옆은 개인 소유의 해변인가요? 물도 이쪽에 있는 물과 완전히 다른 색이네요.
그렇군. 칼로 변화듯 경계가 져 있다. 이런 특징을 가진 곳은 뻔하지.
네, 여긴
대호수죠. 여긴 원래 그래요. 저렇게 쉬기 좋게 평화로운 공간은 보통
설명의 기회가 자꾸 아사지는군요.
Yep. Poor Faust. She can't lore dump at us. Does this place count as the back streets when it's so open?
뒷골목은 단순히 건물과 건물 사이에 생겨난 골목만을 칭하지 않아요. 둥지가 품지 않은 구획의 전역을 의미하죠.
Right.
뭐 이런 쓰레기 같은 것들이 너저런 걸 보면 누가 봐도 뒷골목 아니냐?
God, he's so British. Look at all this minging rubbish. Place is in shambles. I'd be gobsmacked if this weren't the back streets.
우후! 이것 보시오! 쓸만해 보이는...
뭐야? 왜 말을 하다 말아?
움직였어.
뭐가?
이 라디오! 움직였어! 21구의 라디오는 팔이 달려 움직이는 건가?
뭐 정말?
At Heathcliff's cry, everyone turned towards a certain pile of trash. There it was, all of a sudden, a monster. I see. I think I encountered these in the mirror dungeon run. Yeah, scrap crabs. It's not a focused encounter. Tragic.
부드럽게.
The blunt was still marked as fatal there, or maybe it's because it was wrath. Let's take a look here. Normal to blunt, enduring to slash, fatal versus pierce. Okay. So Sinclair is still going to be doing just fine. Let's go, you two. I thought Ryoshu had Pierce. Okay, she does have Pierce with IH. PC is slash though. Fair enough.
불길 속으로 타오르지. 가져가라.
Let's go fast. Final two enemies. Run it. Also, she's getting Dawn support. That's crazy. Ryoshu did not get down support. Ah, it's because she's at 44 though, not 45. Fair enough. Okay, and Claire's doing all right. Let's see. Our Hong Lu is going to be burn and blunt.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
It was actually fairly close between the two of them. Okay. Also, lest I forget, I had been thinking of upgrading my Yi Song, but he's slashes and more slashes, which is all resisted types. Let's see here. Skill 3, blunt, which isn't resisted. So I think we're going to up-tie our funny, crazy Faust. So we have up-tie materials, because all the ideality from the previous banners got converted into thread for us. Let's do it.
높이, 더 높이, 더 순수한 몸으로.
Oh, no crazy story this time? Fair enough. Oh, never mind. Here it comes. The child had remained seated in the same spot for 3 days now. It is as if the screen has absorbed her attention completely, burying even the desire to eat or sleep beneath sensory stimulation. The child seems as if she can't feel a thing. Yes, this is it. It keeps going. The room's air is still, only stirred on occasion by creepy cackles, murmured monologues, and the clicks and taps of the keyboard and mouse. Just look at how many infidels are printing out prosthetics. How appalling! How disgusting! The storage device was plugged into the child's computer. Its tiny, glowing letters read Emil, following the name that must be the key she got from Sinclair. Sinclair. Oh, Sinclair. My, how grateful I am for you. Truly. The whole village is a den of heresy. It must have been quite unpleasant to live in such a place, Sinclair. The child's mind is busied with thoughts. Now, how will I purify those impure things? No, Let's think for a second. Those heretics still keep the purest peace in their bodies, don't they? The brain. Even those who have replaced their entire bodies with prosthetics still have a brain. The likes of the heart and lungs can all be augmented and swapped out, but the brain is the one pure, irreplaceable thing in the city. Ha! That won't do. Think of the poor thing, all surrounded by impurity. The iron churns my guts just thinking about it. I'll have to rip their heads apart. That way the impure will stay impure. Yes, yes! With her mind finally made up, the child rose from her seat and gripped a huge nail. You are my hero, Sinclair. With her other hand, she unfolded a map stained with blood and grease. It's exactly as I saw through the glass window in that company's lab. The glimpse of the righteous fury you showed for such filth, a little prod got you to hand this treasure over to me. She appeared as though she were possessed by something, as she bit off the lid of a red pin. I shall purge the heresy encircling you. I shall wipe clean the disgust. You will see it in no time. The future where we judge heretics together has been set in stone. We will meet soon, Sinclair. There was a burst of frivolous laughter and compulsive gestures. The child cackled like a maniac. All as she kept on drawing circles over where the town of Cowell was located on the map. We will purify the filth together, shoulder to shoulder. The town on the map was now covered in red, as if she hinted at what would become of the town. Psycho lady. Yeah, that's fascinating. So, this Faust looked through the glass and saw our Cromer purifying the prosthetics. And then our Cromer saw the Sinclair from this world. Hey, how's it going, Katori? We have just promoted the one who grips Faust up to tier 3, so she should be performing quite well in this section. Fugo says hydrate, you got it. The Grim Gripper, something like that. On kill, heal all allies for 10 sanity points and apply pierce damage up and blunt damage up? Wacky. On hit, inflict nails. Heads hit, inflict nails. 50% increased damage to targets with 5+ nails, assuming you get to keep all 3 coins. Let's see here. On hit, nails. Heads hit, paralyzed, but on hit, gaze. So we don't have to heads hit on the gaze now. Clash win, target loses 3 sanity. And yeah, that one. I think this used to be a 3. I think this went up to a 4. I didn't pay enough attention during the stat upgrade. Either way. Trash crabs? We're 9 levels under. I believe in us.
시간이군요.
No, I believe in my Incorp, at least, to carry me. Still not a focused encounter. Big hit.
불길 속으로.
On hit, inflict rupture. Wait, so they're attacking their own staggered guy. Why? Can I just run it? No? When hit by an attack, take fixed damage. Yeah, that's rupture. Inflicting rupture. Why are they Raid Shadow Legends? Not quite. Why are they... I don't understand this. For what reason would they attack one another? Passives? At less than 70% HP, targets another ally with the least current HP. Attacking an ally heals HP by the damage dealt. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I'm like, what is this? They sense weakness and are just gonna take each other out. Yo, okay, let's go.
불타올랐군요.
Okay, they're only coming in 3, so we do have another enemy left after this. Hong Lu's on the struggle bus. 6 to 12. He is targeting 3rd skill though, so in theory someone else staggers the crab for him, and he just has an open swing. Faust is just killing him. Oof. Oh. Well, he actually did end up clashing, but he just won it. Let's go, Hong Lu. My level 21 versus level 35s. Honestly, kind of a Giga Chat. He's also up tie 1. Shame on me. Yeah, he's not even tier 2. We're gonna upgrade Hong Lu after this. He's earned it.
불길 속으로.
알겠어.
좋아. 타오르시게.
Very nice. Crazy lady.
그래서 이 벌레 개딱지 같은 것들은 뭔데?
저기 자꾸 나보면서 묻지 마. 내가 알 턱이 없잖아.
Poor Greg.
덱 안 봤어 아저씨. 자꾸 그러는 거 피해망상이라니까. 벌레 이야기만 나오면 아주.
그랬겠네요.
They're what? Ishmael interjected all of a sudden.
크랩게요. 저렇게 등딱지에 쓰레기나 폐품 같은 걸 붙여서 집이자 무기로 만드는 것들요. 지긋지긋한 놈들이죠. 물가에서 일하는 사람들에게 불쑥 튀어나와 공격하기도 하고 주변을 돌아다니는 사람들을 덮치는 일도 잦고 개체수도 날마다 불어나고. 하지만 대호수에 저런 잔챙이들은 널리고 널렸어. 더 중요하고 위험한 건
Ishmael? I was about to check in with Ishmael, as I probably shouldn't let this go on for any longer, but...
저기 벌써부터 그것들을 잡고 있는 건가요?
A couple of people in work overalls seem to be approaching from a distance.
미카, 귀한 고객님들이잖아. 좀 더 예의를 차려야.
아, 그런가?
저것들은 뭐냐고 하시는 것 같네.
Rags and tags.
레인, 이 사람들 우리 보고 저것이라고 하는데 꼭 예의를 지켜야 하는 걸까?
저길 수도 있다. 어이! 신분을 밝혀라!
저희에 대한 얘기를 전달받지 못하신 건가요?
그래, 전혀 없다. 마치 그럴듯하게 신분을 위장에 끼어드는 스파이처럼 말이지.
저기요, 스파이라면 좀 더 체계적인 방법을 사용하지 않을까요?
그렇겠죠. 오티스 씨, 이분들은 이번에 협력할 분들입니다.
다음엔 빨리 말하도록.
반갑습니다.
Or Otis.
미카 씨, 레인 씨. 저희는 LCB, 림버스 컴퍼니 버스 부서입니다.
That's what LCB's... We are the Limbus Company Bus Department. Department of Transportation.
버스, 맞네요. 그때 그분도 버스 녀석들이라고 말하셨으니까.
LCC의 B4팀이 이미 다녀갔다고 들었습니다. 그분이라는 건
잠시 명함 좀 다시 보고. LCC B. 네, 맞네요.
확인은 끝난 것 같으니까 가게로 돌아가서 마저 이야기하죠. 그 버스에 대한 것도 좀 보고. 여기 계속 서서 대화하기는 좀 그렇잖아요.
We're their customers?
아니, 애초에 여긴 왜 들른 거야?
간단히 말하자면 저희의 목적지인 유사는 대호수 위의 배들로 이루어져 있는 둥지입니다. 따라서 메피스토펠레스의 현재 형태로는 건너갈 수가 없죠.
Oh lord, we're gonna turn Caron into a pirate ship captain. Let's go.
그리고 대호수는 시시각각 환경이 변하기도 해요. 그 호수에서 버틸 수 있는 배가 필요하겠죠.
그래서 미리 적합한 공방을 찾아 버스 개조에 대한 계약을 한 거지.
이게 적합한?
이만 들어가지.
지난번 회식 때문에 예산 타격이 컸나? 먹을 수 있을 만큼 시키라 해서 마음껏 주문했던 것뿐인데.
Like Rodya said, looking at the somewhat dilapidated shop made me curious about the company's finances. But nothing good could ever come out of this conversation, so I decided to table the thought. It's fine.
가장 순수한 세상으로.
Let's go! Faust with the most damage. Barely. Beat him by 7. That's crazy considering she's doing double damage and he's just doing base. Alright. Now then. Lest I forget. Honglu, Uptai. Let's see here. Just gaining a heal sanity. Plus 1 burn count at 30 plus sanity points, inflict 1 more. At 45 or more sanity, inflict 2 more. Okay, so he's getting extra sanity-based burn for being at high sanity. Flaring up. At 30 plus sanity points, inflict plus 1 burn count with the effects of attacks, skills, and coins. Only have to just own 4 Wrath. Yeah, that sounds amazing, actually. The boat rights.
레인, 나는 이 버스 좀 살펴볼 테니까 손님들 접대. 아니, 대응 좀 부탁해.
알았어.
The sinners were led into what appeared to be a workshop packed with tools and various mechanical apparatus.
이 공방은 보기보다 꽤 고난도의 정비까지 하고 있는 모양이고.
알아보시겠나요?
무기와 장비를 정비하는 공방적 기술에 대한 폭넓은 이해는 전쟁 중에 가장 중요했으니까.
This awkward conversation was cut short by a sudden and deafening noise.
무슨 소리죠?
메피스토펠레스의 비명. 아니,
That was
경보가
Mephi.
작동한 것 같군요.
죄송해요. 잘못 건드렸어요.
I'm sure if they make the bus mad enough, it will just eat them.
지금 쿵쿵대는 소리도 잘못 건드려서 나는 거야, 미카? 저기요! 밖에!
방금 마주쳤던 개체와 동일한 종으로 보인다.
비슷해 보이긴 하네요.
비슷한 것이 아니라 같은 개체에 속한다는 뜻이다.
Everyone outside, now! Outside? A giant enemy crab with a massive shipping container on its back loomed over us. Well, at least for a brief moment. We were soon overwhelmed by the sound of heavy metal scraping against the floor.
좌우로 산계해라.
저건 어디를 또 깨부숴야 하는 거야?
Just as we were all collectively losing our minds.
당연히
대가리를 깨부숴야지.
A dark figure leapt down from somewhere onto the creature's head. Yo, let's go.
가만히 있어라. 헛짓거리하지 말고.
Blinding light and a deafening explosion assault the crab shell. Pile bunkered him?
도망가는 건가요?
Figure leaped gracefully from the back of the fleeing creature and slowly approached us. She squelched over the depressing mud flat in her swim fins and stood before us, a colossal harpoon resting on her shoulder.
아 그래. 너희가 그 녀석이 말한 버스 애들이냐?
After some time passed,
올가 씨까지 포함해 정식으로 소개드리죠. 이번 메피스토 팰리스의 개조에 도움을 주실 어금니 보트 센터라는 이름의 공방분들입니다.
이야, 이렇게 소개를 받는 날도 있네. 아, 좀 쑥스러운 걸.
nice.
누님, 그래도 귀한 고객분들인데 행동을 가려서.
아우, 내가 뭘 그렇게 잘못했다고 그래. 나 아직 뭐 안 했거든?
아직이라는 게 문제죠. 개업한 지 얼마 되지도 않았는데 조심해서 나쁠 건 없잖아요.
업종을 갑자기 바꾸는 일이 쉬운 건 아니었을 텐데 할만했습니까? 5급 해결사 올가.
Ooh, grade 5. Okay.
뭐
Oh no! Verg, you know what you were doing.
뭐야?
해결사 줬어? 어째 고귀한 향이 난다고 생각했어.
Dawn, you can't just go around sniffing women.
일이 고되었던 것이오. 주로 어디에서 활동했던 것이오. 어떤 협회에서 어떤 시험을 치러서 5급까지 간 것이오. 역시 트레스 협회에서 공방 시험을 본 것인가?
Jesus Christ, Dawn!
알겠어. 알아들었다네.
미안하군요, 올가씨. 이제 시끄러운 건 잠잠해질 겁니다.
붉은 시선. 고맙습니다. 존재를 하는 게 너무 오랜만이라.
그쯤 해두고 도서관에서의 사건 이후로 책으로부터 하나 둘씩 돌아왔던 모양이던데.
Since the incident at the library... Isn't the second game Library of Ruina or something like that? People in chat kept talking about it. First game was Lobotomy Corp. Second game was Library of something. I believe Ruina. And then we got Limbus Company. So this is after the library. Fair enough.
어땠습니까, 당신들은?
우리도 뭐 다르지는 않죠. 나 죽었나? 싶었더니 갑자기 눈을 떠보니 이 근처이지 뭡니까? 미카도 레인도 없었고 당장 배는 고프니까 뭐라도 먹어야겠다 싶어서 어땠더라?
크랩개가 튀어나와서 주변에 있는 걸 주워 무기를 만든 다음에 산산조각을 내고 구워 먹었다고 하셨죠.
맞아, 칠할맞게 맛없기는 했지만.
그러다가 개에 붙은 폐품으로 고철 바꿔 먹기를 시작했고.
오케이 레인, 네가 설명하는 게 낫겠다.
저 올가라는 사람은 뭔가 대충대충 스타일인 것 같네.
Yeah, Rodya. Like someone else I know.
어머? 누굴 말하는지 모르겠네.
엄마? 이건 또 뭐래? 머리통이 의체인가?
누님, 자꾸 그러시면 이야기가 끝나지 않아요.
알았어, 알았다고.
A woman they called Olga fell back, clicking her tongue. And a man they called Rain came forward, bringing us up to speed. He was a fixer, working alongside Olga and Mika until they were all sucked into the library, getting wrapped up in these things called receptions. And just when he thought he was a goner, he suddenly came to, began wandering, and found Olga. They began collecting scrap metal together, and Mika joined along the way, and ended up running a workshop, almost like they used to run the office back in the old days.
책에서 돌아오는 데에는 언제 죽었는지와 같은 순서가 따로 없었나. 아직은 규칙성이 명확하지 않군.
Virgilius muttered something to himself, looking at Faust, who stood near him. Faust nodded silently. Yo, Ishmael's stressing out, dude. I knew that there was something between the two of them, but it was always about something apocryphal that I couldn't even begin to understand. Besides, I was starting to get worried about Ishmael, who was growing increasingly distraught. It was about time I talked to her about her sudden change. Ishmael, so you've been here before. Looks like you recognized those crabs from earlier.
네. 문제가 있나요?
Huh? No, not really. I'm just wondering how they taste. Sounds like people eat those crabs.
무슨 의도로 그런 의미 없는 질문을 갑자기 하시는지 뻔히 보이지만 그래도 대답을 드리자면 네, 크랩 차우더로 꽤 먹어보았죠. 구역질을 억지로 참아야 했지만 뱉어내지 않으면 소화할 수는 있는 맛이라고 해야 할까요? 질문에 대한 답이 됐나요?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I didn't think that was the best question I could have come up with, but her reception was much colder than I'd expected.
그런데 먹을 수 있는 거군요. 저거 환상체나 뒤틀림 같이 생겼는데요.
No, I don't think that's an abnormality or a distortion.
네? 그럼
환상체와 뒤틀림을 구분할 수 있는 단테 씨는 설명이 없어도 알 수 있으셨겠죠. 저것은 생물입니다. 돌연변이라고 할 수도 있겠군요. 그러니 이론적으로 섭취에는 문제가 없을 것입니다.
Theoretically. I mean, Ishmael turned out fine, you know?
저희 할머니도 돌연변이 동물들을 많이 수집하곤 하셨죠. 저런 생물은 저도 처음 보지만요.
God, you're so
참
rich.
기이한 구경이네요.
네, 그런 덕분에 저희가 밥도 먹고 정비 일도 할 수 있는 거죠.
The woman they called Mika was walking over from inside the boat workshop, an inscrutable look on her face.
미카! 어때? 견적은 좀 나와?
공방에서 일하시던 아버지께서는 말씀하셨죠. 싹 다 뜯어 고쳐야겠다.
The whole shebang.
뭐 엔진을 다 털어내야 한다던가 그런 거냐?
아니요, 그 부분까지는 건드릴 필요 없어요. 함부로 건드릴 엄두도 안 나고.
I think Faust would appreciate that.
버스 내부를 잠깐 봤는데 복잡한 것도 정도가 있어야 한다는 생각이 들더라고요. 하지만 그것 외에는 전부예요. 부력 발생 장치도 없고 프로펠러도 조타 장치도 없고요.
So, what do we do now?
그건 예상했습니다. 해결 방법을 제시하시죠.
방금 저 관리자라는 분이 뭐라 말하신 것 같은데 그냥 째깍인 건가? 뭐 중요한 건 아니고. 방법은 우리한테 있어요. 재료만 있으면 어떻게든 만들 수 있죠.
기계를 개조할 재료라고 한다면은 뭐 어디 고철 같은 거라도 주워야 하나?
Yeah, probably.
잘 아시네요. 그리고 잘 하실 수 있을 거라고 보고요. 아까 보니까 잘 하실 것 같던데.
With that, Mika pointed away, towards where the trash crabs were.
크랩개들을 처리하면 폐품을 모을 수 있을 겁니다.
몇 마리나?
아주 많이요.
We can bust out my favorite unit of measurement, a fucklotta.
그럼 그렇지. 이러려고
Hopefully
그러구만.
singular.
그치.
정확해. 이번 경유지에서 너희는 버스를 개조할 부품을 모아오면 된다. 황금가지를 찾아오는 것보다 쉽고 간편한 일이지. 자, 그럼 나는 이 협력업체 분들과 담소라도 나누고 있을 테니 전원 바다로.
저런 건 바다가 아니오.
Poor Don.
아니, 맞아요. 저 모습도 대호수의 일부. 바다라고도 불리는 한 모습이니까.
Ishmael, you want to talk about it? Seem to be teetering around that Darkest Dungeon 200 stress mark, just about. Time to collect scrap. Let's see here. Blunt slash. Okay. I could bring Dawn with me. Dawn is a Pierce ID. She's level 13. That might be a little low.
불꽃을
We're already
벼리겠어.
pushing it with the Honglu, I think.
불길 속으로. 불길 속으로.
Nice.
그 우물을
떼어내주지.
시계. 불타올랐군요.
정화.
Okay, also, what is their... Let's see here. They're weak to Sloth and Gloom. Okay. So that means, yeah, the teal skill for Enclair is actually pretty solid.
부드럽게.
Stop rolling heads! Damn it, boy.
그 우물을
There you go. Snorioshi?
부드럽게.
Hey, there we go. Big stagger.
쓸만해졌군.
가장 순수한 세상으로.
Makeshift bus mods. We've been at it for about 2 days, perhaps. We were able to defeat a considerable number of trash crabs and collect enough scrap to fill a whole wagon and then some.
네, 이 정도면 해볼 수 있겠네요.
휴, 그럼 이제 쉬어도 되는 거지? 들려? 어깨 돌릴 때마다 뚜둑 소리 나고 있잖아.
로자 씨, 그러니까 겁이라도 주는 것 같잖아요. 자제를.
뭐 개조를 하는 데 드는 시간도 있을 테니 적어도 며칠은 즐길 수 있겠어. 물론 여전히 휴양과 어울리지 않는 곳이지만.
The sinners were all busy stretching and chattering, relieved that the work was finally over. Oh, you poor sweet fools. But I had a terrible feeling that this was probably not the end of our toil.
네? 쉬기는 뭘 쉬어요?
Of course. I knew it.
제가 말한 건 이제 시작만 해볼 수 있겠다고 말한 거예요.
그렇다는 것은
You're not done.
당연히 더 주워오셔야죠.
참고 삼아. 그 양은
At least another fucklotta. Maybe 2.
지금의 한 5배?
미카! 후련급도 포함해야 할 것 같은데?
7배로 방금 막 늘어났어요.
지금까지 효율을 고려하면 적절한 휴식은 취하지 못하겠군. 기존보다 수면에 할애하던 시간을 줄이는 편이 좋을 것이다.
이럴 수는 없는 거요. 이럴 순 없어.
God. The voice actress for Dawn does such a good job. Don Quixote looked as though she was about to collapse, a woeful look on her face.
아니, 있잖아. 이런 고철 덩어리들을 주워온다고 작업이 되긴 되는 거야?
그야 고철을 적당히 볼트로 결합하는 방식이라면 죽도 밥도 안 되겠지만 유사의 특이점을 이용해 결합하는 과정을 거치면 마치 처음부터 자신의 부속품이었던 것처럼 기능하게 할 수 있으니까요.
유사? 걔네 특이점이라면 무슨 음식 완벽히 포장하는 기술 아니었어? 뜯기 전까지는 절대 내용물이 변하지 않는 그런 거였는데? 거기서 제조했던 통조림도 요긴하게 먹고 그랬었는데.
어째 누님과 똑같은 말씀을 하시네요. 둥지마다 특이점을 활용한 여러 기술들이 있을 수도 있는 거잖아요.
원리만 활용한다면 근본적인 특이점을 기반으로 얼마든지 활용하여 A사의 기반 특허를 낼 수 있습니다. 유사에서는 현상 보존 포장 기술과 더불어 공명굽쇠가 유명하죠.
Resonance tuning fork.
공명굽쇠.
Ishmael?
그놈이랑 똑같았지.
That bastard has to be alive.
여기저기에 옮겨붙고 유착되어서는 기어이 삼켜버리겠지. 언제 그랬냐는 듯.
Ishmael? What's the problem?
관리자님, 지금이라도 베르길리우스 씨에게 말해주세요. 순서를 바꿔서 다른 지부의 황금 가지를 해결하자고요.
Give me a moment, Ishmael. Are you okay?
지금은 충분하지 않아요. 모두의 경험도, 대호수에 대한 것도, 고래에 대한 지식도. 그래요. 제가 알려드리고 도와드릴게요. 충분한 시간이 지난 후에 도전해야만 하는 곳이에요. 저곳은. 그러니까.
야, 자꾸 뭐 하자는 거야? 아까 먹은 크랩 차우더인지 뭔지가 잘못되기라도 했냐?
다 같이 그 개 같은 개딱지 내장을 긁어먹긴 했지만 전 아주 멀쩡해요.
근데 뭐가 문제야? 뭐 지금까지는 우리가 준비해서 쳐들어갔냐? 다 뒤져가면서 해결한 일이잖아.
죽고 죽어가면서 일을 처리한 게 어디 자랑할 거리는 아닌 거 아시죠? 저희가 그냥 해결사였다면 첫 임무부터 진작의 전원 사망으로 순식간에 협회에서 이름이 지워졌겠죠.
야, 누가 몰라? 나도 뒷골목 조직 생활하면서 몇 번이나 죽을 뻔했는데 목숨이 하나뿐인 걸 모르겠냐고. 그거랑 다르지. 지금의 시계 대가리 덕분에 여러 번 살아나고 있잖아.
지금까지 운이 좋았으니까 멀쩡하게 살아날 수 있었다고 생각하지는 않나 보죠?
아니, 야! 왜 자꾸 못한다고 하는 건데? 환상체한테 머리가 깨져서 뒤졌으면 이번에 다리를 내주고 피하고 그렇게 계속 쳐부술 수 있는 거잖아, 어?
지금껏 겪었던 게 전부라고 생각하세요? 그럴 리가 없잖아요. 최악의 경우엔 복구가 불가능할 수도 있는 거예요. 시계를 아무리 쳐 돌려도 다시 원래대로 돌아가지도 못할 수 있다고요. 특히 그 거대한 고래는 됐어요.
설명해도 못 알아들을 것처럼 말하지 마라. 어? 말도 못 알아듣는 버러지 취급하는 것 같아서 열받으니까. 개!
자, 말씀 좀 여쭙겠소.
It was perhaps because he was never the type to do such a thing, but the crowd immediately fell silent when Yiseng suddenly, loudly, and uncharacteristically intruded upon their argument.
그대들 버스에서 제법 하고픈 것이 많다 하지 않았는가? 과업이 남은 것은 사실이나 소기의 목표를 달한 것도 사실이요. 그렇다면 짤다알막한 휴식 정도는 바랄 수 있을 거라 보우만 단테, 이 정도는 괜찮지 않겠소?
Yiseng. That's the first time Yiseng appeared so dependable since we started our bus journey. I nodded emphatically. Yeah, I agree with Yiseng. I think we can slow down for a bit and do some team-building activities together. How's that sound?
네, 조금 쉬고 계셔도 될 것 같네요. 저희 쪽에서 준비가 되면 말씀드릴게요.
저기! 그렇다면 비치 볼리볼! 다들
Let's
하지
go.
않겠는가?
Beach volleyball. With Don Quixote's well-timed assist, the almost icy mood seemed to defrost slightly. Let's go! Beach volleyball?
불꽃을 벼리겠소.
본인이 똑똑히 보았다네. 분명 밀려들어온 태풍과 쓰레기들 사이에서 공 같은 것이 있었음을. 공도 있고 사람도 해변도 있으니 이럴 때 놀지 않는다는 것은 불합리하다고 해도 과언이 아니지 않겠는가?
이걸 해변이라고 부를 수 있는지는 모르겠지만요.
돈키호테, 여기 놀러 온 거 아니라니까?
본인도 아오. 주원은 고마우나 우리 모두의 단합을 위해 잠시 휴식하는 것이 도움이 되지 않겠는가 하는 마음인 것이요.
그래. 앞으로는 표정이라도 숨기면서 말하는 게 어때?
아니, 나도 동의하오.
이상씨?
돌이켜보면 헛들과 이렇다 할 체육 활동을 한 적도 없어. 구기 종목에 특출한 재능이 있는 것은 아니지만 이참에 경험하는 것도 귀중할 테지. 그러니 해봄이 어떤가? 발리볼.
Beach volleyball.
준비가 안 됐는데 한그렇게 공이나 튀기고 있을 때가 아닌데 애초에 우리는 요새 너무 풀어졌어. 그래, 저번이 유독 공이 좋았던 거겠지.
Ishmael was starting to practically ooze all over with an ominous aura. It might be a good idea to divert her attention for a bit. Let's play volleyball. Beach volleyball.
현명한 선택이요. 내가 공을 찾아오겠네.
아, 그거 참...
관리자께서 결정하신 유희다. 모두 표정 풀고 기쁘게 받들도록.
아, 알았다고. 아, 뛰다가 허리나 삐끗하지 않으면 좋겠구만.
경기 규칙과 규격은 알고 있다. 직접 경기장을 그리도록 하지.
There were grumbling sinners, beaming sinners, reticent sinners. Their reactions were all varied, but everyone eventually moseyed out to an empty lot to play beach volleyball. I stretched, hoping that this activity would help break up the tense atmosphere. Sometime later,
자, 그럼 가겠어.
field was drawn over a squelchy mudflat. The worn ball rocketed into the air with Don Quixote's serve.
이렇게 하는 것이요?
Ishmael does not look happy. With Yisong's nice receive, it was starting to look like we had a proper game going.
그렇지. 잘하네.
으차.
어이구야.
쓸데없는 짓이야.
오티스 씨, 방금 공 못 피했으면 저 죽을 뻔했을 것 같은데.
훈련의 일종이다.
Ryoshu, you're not supposed to hit the ball with your sword.
자, 내가 받았어.
이럴 시간에 고래의 특징이라도 공부해둔다면 대호수를 건너갈 나침반도 없는 것 같고 젠장 그 자식은 분명히 어떻게든 살아있을 거야.
아이씨 진짜!
Heathcliff, unable to stand Ishmael's attitude any longer, kicked the ball with enough force that it just might burst. And the ball flew away over the mark and towards the boundary separating us from the pristine beach we saw a few days ago. The ball just popped?
네, 가시되지 않은 플라즈마장이 형성되어 있는 것 같군요.
A field of plasma? Who put a field of plasma on a beach?
둥지와 뒷골목을 구분하기 위한 일종의 장치죠. 형식은 제각각이더라도 모든 둥지의 경계에는 비슷한 것들이 존재합니다.
뻔하지. 뒷골목 사람들이 둥지로 못 끼어들어오게 하려는 울타리는 어디에나 흔하게 있으니까. 그런데 말이야, 저 기술로는 흔적도 안 남게 할 수도 있었을 텐데 저런다는 건 보란듯이 터뜨려 버려서 그것마저도 오락으로 만들려는 생각인 거지. 부자들은 즐길 놀이가 많겠어.
Hardcore.
기술의 구체적인 의도나 과시성에 대해서는 제 쪽에선 말할 수 있는 게 없군요.
공 1시간이나 걸려서 찾았는데.
Poor Don.
다들 정신 차려. 저 공 터지는 소리 때문에 개딱지 놈들이 몰려오고 있다고.
너 이따가 보자.
I really thought that this could be the activity to dramatically bring us all together. It's all gone to hell. Why does this keep happening?
이제는 익숙해질 때도 되지 않았나, 관리장반? 저것 때부터 빠르게 처리하자고.
Yeah, unfortunately.
불길 속으로.
정화.
Let's keep it running. Let's go, Sinclair. I love to see the big 30.
파격감.
I hate to see the zero. Let's see here. 4 enemies left.
정화.
알게 힘은 확실히 되는
그 오물 가져가라.
파격감.
She actually just soloed him. Holy shit. Okay. Love to see it.
가장 순수한 세상으로.
Dissolution. Same comp.
불로
9 levels
정화하고
under is fine.
깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Totally. Ah, fair enough. We're just right back into combat.
부드럽게.
깨어라.
파격금.
알겠어.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
That's gonna be a stagger. Or no, we're broken enough of this coin. It's cool.
무슨 맛일까?
좋아.
Bonk. Let's go.
불타올랐군요.
부드러지게.
정화.
다 죽어라.
The gripping. Oh yeah, that kills. Maybe. Okay, yeah. If we didn't get that heads there, we might have not gotten it. Do we maybe want to tag out our Yi song? He has burn, which is good, because we've been playing around burn, sort of our main dot. Our main, like, effect. But his damage type is resisted.
균형이 무너졌군요.
Because he's only slashing. Hey, Ishmael.
네.
Can we talk? At least for a bit? I called over to Ishmael once the battle was over. Right. I've never done anything like this before. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do, what kind of results this conversation is going to yield, but I can't just sit here and watch.
네. 그러시던가요.
Looks to me that you've been preoccupied with something ever since we got here. You know, you're not really participating in group activities and things like that.
당연하죠. 중요한 건 따로 있는데 여기서 정신 놓고 희희낙낙하고 있으니까요.
Something more important. This is about the Great Lake.
네.
That we, in our current state, shouldn't go there?
네.
Right. So, why do you think that we don't have a chance against whatever is there?
말씀드렸잖아요. 아직 준비가 안 됐으니까. 적어도 반년은 호수와 그것들에게 익숙해질 필요가 있다고요.
Half a year.
아니면 그에 상응하는 경험을 더 쌓는다던가요. 관리자님도 마찬가지예요. 적어도 자신의 몸을 지킬 정도는. 아, 관리자님의 단련이라면 제가 도울 수 있어요. 그리고 오티스 씨도 분명 관리자님을 돕는 것에는 협조하겠죠.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Ishmael. I sit in the back and I hit the win rate button.
그럴 만한 상황이 온다면
But wait. Half a year, Ishmael? You just don't have that much time to spare.
허비? 허비라고 생각하시나요? 지금 저희가 하고 있는 짓들이 더 허비 같은데요? 그리고 놀고 있자고 말씀드린 게 아니잖아요. 그저 행선지를 잠시 다른 곳으로 돌렸다가 돌아오면 되는 건데요?
그건 불가능합니다. 모든 구획의 황금가지를 파악한 것도 아닐 뿐더러 비포팀의 사전 답사가 준비된 것도 아니니까요.
핑계는 다른 잘난 이유가 있다는 것쯤은 오래전부터 알고 있었어요. 그리고 뭐가 됐든 이번엔 그 생각이 틀렸다는 걸 뼈저리게 느끼시게 될 테죠.
그럴지도요.
개판이네 정말. 그러면 적어도 상세한 항해 계획과 전투 방향을
듣자 하니까.
Just when I thought our discussion was reaching a stalemate, Heathcliff butted in.
당신은 또 뭔데요?
닥쳐. 지금 너 혼자 개고생해? 여태껏 다 쳐 뒤져가면서 굴러왔잖아. 여기 있는 놈들 전부. 이번에도 결국 어떻게든 될 거라고.
그러니까 대호수 위에서는 그런 방법은 통하지 않는다고요. 관리자님이 수장당해도 끝이고 그것에게 우리가 먹혀서 더는 시간을 되돌리지 못할 수도 있다고요. 알아듣겠어요? 지금까지의 상식으로 움직이다간 진짜 우리는 끝장날 수도 있다고요. 그러면 그 새끼도 못 죽일 테고.
좋아. 네 말이 맞다고 쳐. 이대로 가면 우린 다 돼지고 나도 아니 돌아갈 수 없게 될 거라고 치자고. 그래서 잠깐이라도 놀면 뭐가 좀 덧나냐? 그 망할 고래 새끼들이 더 세져? 분위기를 계속 조져놨으면 같이 어울리는 척이라도 해야 될 거 아니야, 상식적으로.
제법 웃기네요. 히스클리프 씨? 당신이 뭘 안다고 상식 운우네요. 고래를 만나본 적은 있어요? 데오스에 가본 적이나 있고? 뭘 답지 않게 이제 와서 아는 척이죠? 배 위의 생활에 대해서는 알기나 해요. 알 리가 없죠. 팔자 좋게 자기 연인인지 뭔지 모를 이름이나 중얼대고 버스에 기대 졸다가 틈나면 성질이나 바락바락 내는 대근.
Damn.
그만해라.
물 아래에서 기어오는 것과 하늘 위에서 떨어지는 것, 그 모든 것들을 죽여야 하고 산성 태풍, 참치 쓰나미, 뇌압 폭풍 같은 이름도 다 떠올리기 힘든 수많은 종류의 호수 재해들과 그 폭풍 때문에 발생하는 산만한 크기의 파도, 크게 지나가면 또다시 나타나는 개같은 괴물들. 등을 맡긴 동료는 잠시 한눈판 사이에 죽어있고 하나같이 미쳐 돌아가는 사람들로 바뀌어가는 그 지옥 같은 호수에 대한 모든 일들은 당신 같은 얼빠진 사랑놀이 중인 반푼이는 100번 더 죽어도 모를 일일 테니까.
그만하라고 했지!
Before anyone could even step in, Heathcliff swung wildly at Ishmael.
너 따위가 뭘 안다고 함부로 짓거려!
이보게들.
The tussle was such a blitz that no one could even attempt to intervene. Isong almost looked pitiful as he stood there bewildered. For a moment, it appeared as though Heathcliff had the upper hand as his fist struck Ishmael right in her jaw. Just as Ishmael appeared to throw a punch, she kicked Heathcliff's leg, throwing him to the ground. Ishmael, wait! In the blink of an eye, Ishmael took up her mace. She raises it high, as though she could strike it down at any moment. Her arm trembles with uncontrollable fury.
그래, 머리 고통을 내려치려고 내가 전에 했던 것처럼 죽여. 상관없어. 어차피 살아날 테니까. 나하고 다를 거라 생각한 내가 바보지. 역시 다들 똑같네.
I wasn't sure what caused her sudden change of heart, but it was a relief of sorts, at least. She looked at Heathcliff with her eyes wide open, and dropped the mace to the ground.
이런 불상사를 다시 보고 싶진 않았소만 결국 벗들과의 다툼은 피할 수가 없는 일인가.
쟤네 보니까 우리 옛날 생각나지 않아? 저렇게 치고받고 싸울 때가 있었는데.
누님, 쉿.
단테, 첫 임무로부터 큰 분란이 발생한 적은 없었기에 이야기하지는 않았지만 수감자들의 업무 불안은 관리 실패로 간주되어 추후 귀책 사유를 물을 수 있습니다.
Understood. What the hell was I supposed to do about this? Was what I wanted to say, but I managed to hold my metaphorical tongue.
이것이 어떻게 관리자님의 책임이지? 저 머저리들이 멋대로 싸웠을 뿐이지 않나?
그러한 일을 벌어지지 않게 하는 것이 관리라는 직무죠.
이놈. 그만해요, 여러분.
맞소. 이런 상황은 영웅적인 우리 림버스 컴퍼니와는 어울리지 않소.
Sinclair's hesitance, Don Quixote's attempts to diffuse, Faust's impassive voice, and Otis's increasingly rising voice in my defense. All of that combined was starting to get incredibly irritating. Stop. Guys, enough. I had no other recourse left at this moment. Ishmael, Heathcliff.
뭐?
Two of you, stop working together for a while. Distance yourselves. At least until I can think of a way to deal with you two.
나라고 저 면상을 굳이 찾아보고 싶진 않아.
Thus, the mood fell into a pit as depressing as this mudflat.
자, 이제 견적도 나왔으니까 슬슬 폐품을 모으러 가셔도 될 것 같네요.
We spend the next few days collecting scraps with the rest of the sinners. I'll be honest, I thought she was going to give it to him.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
I was fully expecting it. Also, this one cost a module, not
파우스트가
usual energy.
나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
무슨 맛일까? 무슨 맛일까?
불길 속으로.
불타올랐군요.
그 오물을
Oh, it's the funny artillery crab. Pierce fragility. Everything they do is pierce aside from foaming. Okay.
정화.
그 오물을
무슨 맛일까?
다 죽어라. 당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
Sinclair really is just still my best unit. Yeah, because this, custom module instead of the usual energy. Okay. Troubled waters. The days were as suffocating for them as it was for me. Well, save for Otis, maybe.
어이, 그렇게 연결하면 흡기 쪽에 문제가 생기잖아.
그러면 어떻게 해요? 라인이 3개나 나뉘는데.
답답하군. 직접 시범을 보이지. 허, 이런 건 내가 공병대들과 작전을 지휘했을 때에 비하면.
Otis, who appeared to be rather knowledgeable in engineering, continued to support Moeller Boatworks bus modifications.
타우스트 양, 혹여 수감자들의 신상 명세서에 기호품이나 취향에 대한 기록은 없소.
그런 것까지 작성해두지는 않습니다. 이상 씨, 벌써 몇 번이나 말씀드렸지만 지금의 조치는 관리자님의 판단을 우선하는 것이
에헤이! 싸운 거 풀 때는 술만 한 게 없다니까. 어디 내 비장의 술이라도 내줘?
설마 지난번부터 계속 말한 킹크랩계 뇌수 담금주요?
King
그건 나도
Trash
좀
Crab Brain
땡기는데.
Wine.
아니요. 내가 직접 물어보겠네. 마음은 고맙네.
안 될 것 같은데.
Isung was trying to come up with various ways to bring Heathcliff and Ishmael's feud to a close.
분.
아니, 여기서는 다 분이 맞다.
어허, 그래. 숨이 아직 붙어있을 때 그렇게 해보는 것도 새로운 예술을 추구하는 방향이겠군.
고통을 더 가하기 위한 제안은 아니었으며 그저 조리하기에 알맞은 방향을 말한 것뿐이다.
저희 언제 저녁 먹을 수 있어요? 벌써 그 대화만 30분째예요.
레인, 나 죽어. 배에서 크랩개들 울음소리가 나.
누님, 정신 차리셔야 합니다.
It seemed that Ryoshi and Merceau were trying to come up with a way to make the trash crabs more palatable. Not that I had any taste buds or a mouth, but it was starting to resemble actual food, at least in its presentation.
꼬맹이들, 그대로 튄다. 꼬맹이! 아니요. 자, 싱클레어군, 마무리를 부탁함세.
그레고르 씨, 저는 왼쪽 다리 할게요.
알았다고. 으차!
Most other sinners were busying themselves with hunting trash crabs and collecting scrap. They say that practice makes perfect. Everyone was already performing rather well-coordinated attacks even without my input. As for Heathcliff,
와, 그레고로 씨, 불쇼라도 보여주시는 건가요?
좀 더 화려하게 휘감도록.
아니, 저건 그냥 타는 거잖아요.
빼내었다. 이미 음식의 기능은 상실한 것 같지만
나 주시오. 아직 다리를 3개밖에 먹지 못하였어.
I'm glad Dawn is settling into the trash crab life.
히스클리프군.
Heathcliff?
뭐야, 그게 저기 길잡이 그 인간이랑 면담하고 왔어. 이제 괜찮아.
면담 맞지?
아무튼 말썽은 안 일으키도록 하겠어. 그것뿐이야. 그러니까 나도 하나만.
I don't know if Virgilius really had just a talk with Heathcliff, but I'm glad that, unlike most other times, he was here to at least get Heathcliff to calm down. But Ishmael...
딴테, 잠깐 괜찮겠습니까? 오가는 대화가 아니라 일방적인 얘기겠지만 이미 대충 전달받았겠습니다만 두 문제아들에 대한 면담을 진행했었습니다. 보았던 것처럼 히스클리프에게는 교육을 진행해 효과를 보았지만 이스마엘은 해결되진 않았습니다. 정확히는 해결할 이유가 없다고 할까?
What are you talking about?
무슨 뜻인지 묻고 있겠군. 설마 설명까지 덧붙이는 친절을 바라는 건 아니겠죠. 조만간 직접 깨닫는 날이 올 겁니다.
Do you want her stressed out and emotionally compromised? That way she resonates with the bow better? Because that seems to be generally a thing that's going on. Grigor was a bit emotionally compromised by all the goings-on and, you know, the stress of the roaches and stuff. Let's see here. Rhodia, she wasn't necessarily emotionally compromised, but she was talking about her past. Sinclair was absolutely having a bad day. And Yi Song has also been having a rough go of it. So it sounds to me like you want her to be having a rough go of it.
애초에 이런 애들 뒷바라지나 해주는 듯한 일은 제 소관이 아니니까 말입니다. 관리자 딴테.
I've noticed everyone's base ego so far matches their canto. One day my arm had changed. Rhodia, yeah, Backstreet's axe. Sinclair, Branch of Knowledge. Yisong, show me what the ideal is. And if I had to guess, that bastard has to still be alive. Ishmael, yeah, I think we're heading into the Ishmael canto. In case that wasn't already clear.
앞으로는 제가 나서는 일은 없었으면 합니다. 제가 먼저 둘 사이에 면담을 한 것은 최근 업무 성과가 나쁘지 않았던 것에 대한 작은 성이라구나 생각해 두시죠. 그럼 저는 그 어금니 사무소 해결사들과 얘기할 것이 남아서.
Like that, Ishmael was left alone, with little progress to speak of. According to the people from the boatworks, she apparently snuck out alone late at night to make various preparations. Even when I visited her, when I found her hanging about and called over to her, she didn't respond to me at all. She wasn't ignoring me, rather, she seemed too deeply fixated on what she was doing. What should I do about her? Now, what was I supposed to do then? While the clear answers still eluded me, Mephistopheles' Mise en Mer was entering its final stages. The last scrap. 15 turns, fuck lot of enemies, unknown efficiencies. It's probably gonna be a lot of crab, which means Pierce is still gonna be good. Oh lord, they're having me bring extras.
작전 호출, 입감.
I don't have anyone else who's at least level 20. Slash, pierce, inflicting rupture. You can borrow my Dawn? Ooh. Let's take a look here. Hey. Okay. Level 20 Dawn with pierce blunt. Tier 2. Cool. If the target has nails, inflict tremor. If this unit is fanatic, inflict more nails. Nails synergizes nicely with the Faust that I have. So yeah. We're gonna support Dawn.
출발하지.
We got this.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
The other friends seem better though? Ah, who cares? I believe in your Dawn. All the sinners, save for Ishmael, gathered to behold the finished product.
오, 이것이 새롭게 변한 버스의 모습이요?
이것은 버스배요, 배버스요.
I think I'll go with busboat.
바퀴는 어디 갔죠? 이러면 유사 이후에는
쓸데없는 걱정이군. 당연히 배와 버스의 형태를 오갈 수 있게 개조했지.
Hell yeah, Otis.
아이, 그런 신기한 요술 버스 같은 일이 진짜 일어난다고?
Greg, dude, the bus eats people. Of course it's a magic bus.
메피스토펠레스는 원래부터 여러 가능성에서부터 나오는 각종 기능을 지닌 버스였어요. 파우스트가 말하지 않았나요?
자, 그쯤들 하시고 시동을 걸어보죠.
As Mika fiddled with its controls, the bus boat, shuddered awake. Huh? It sputtered off with the odd screeching noise we heard earlier.
뭔가 부족한 것 같은데요. 형상 변환 쪽 장치가 문제인가?
귀청 떨어지는 줄 알았네. 대체 뭐가 부족하면 저런 소리가 나는 거야?
미카, 아무래도 저번에 적당히
What's
때운
Caron been up to this whole time?
뭐? 적당이라고 했나?
어쩔 수 없었다고요. 부품이 모자랐단 말이에요. 원래는 대체가 안 되는 부품이 있는데 그게...
이거 분명 엔진 소리는 아니라고 했었지?
이전에 마주했던 거대 돌연변이 개체입니다. 이쪽으로 오고 있군요.
Oh, exciting.
전과 같은 소리에 이끌렸나 보.
마침 잘 됐네. 저 커다란 놈 분명 등딱지에 그 부품을 달고 있었어. 맞지?
그렇긴 한데요.
누님, 아니죠?
맞는데 그 부품이 비싸고 만들기 힘들어서 많이들 필요로 한다는 그거 맞잖아.
근처에 있던 다른 보트센터 직원분들도 많이들 돌아가셨다는 건 기억하고 계시죠?
그거야 부품 때문이 아니라 갑자기 덮쳐 들어온 거니까 그런 거고. 지금은 여기 우릴 도와주실 분들이 이렇게나 많이 있으니까.
Let's go. Crab hunting.
맞다. 우리 완전 거질 때부터 보트센터 세우는 걸 도와주던 분들도 저놈이 다 죽였지? 이번 기회에 속 시원하게 박살내버리자. 킹크랩계 뇌수 담금주도 더 만들고.
PSA: Do not drink fermented crab brain juice. In case anyone needs to hear that.
우리도 나눠줄 거지?
우리요?
이번 킹크랩계는 몇 년씩이나 해를 묵었다고 하니까요. 같은 놈이겠네요.
아무튼 그놈만 잡아 죽이면 해결된다는 거 맞냐?
바로 그렇지.
바로 그렇다는데 시계 대가리.
Heathcliff turned to me, visibly eager to go up and crush some shells.
아니요. 차라리 잘 됐지 않나요?
Ishmael?
나 참, 미스, 어디 있다가 온 거야?
당연히 대호수에서 버틸 수 있는 준비들을 하고 있었죠. 고래에 대한 가이드라도 빼곡하게 만들어둬야 최소한의 공부라도 하지 않겠나요?
나 그런 거 안 읽는 거 알면서 또 그런다.
그럼 읽을 수밖에 없도록 귀에 못이 박히게 해드리죠.
Muscle gunner win.
관리자님, 보셨죠? 저희에게는 아직도 시간이 필요해요. 준비해야 할 것도 훨씬 많고요. 저 킹크립계는 쫓아낼 수 있는 거잖아요. 그럼 그렇게 해두고 버스 개조는 좀 더 뒤로 미루죠. 그렇게 시간을 벌면...
Ishmael, I'm not sure. My lack of memory doesn't help, of course, but... I don't get what you're so scared of, or what we're supposed to be preparing for. As much as I want to respect your opinions and reflect them, I don't think this is the best for all of us, so...
모두는 무슨 모두예요?
Huh?
솔직해지죠, 저희. 지금 여기에 정말로 모두를 위해서 희생하는 사람들이 있나요? 다들 자신만의 목표를 이루기 위해 림버스 컴퍼니와 계약했죠. 저도, 이전번의 이상씨도, 그리고 나머지의 모든 수감자들도요. 결국 자신이 이루고 싶은 걸 이루기 위한 거 아닌가요? 그리고 당신도 기억을 되찾기 위해서 생전 알지도 못했던 황금 가지라는 걸 억지로 찾아다니고 있는 거잖아요. 누구보다 개인적인 동기로 움직이면서 왜 모두를 위하는 척이신 거죠?
너 이 자식, 감히 관리자님께!
그만.
Virgilius, who seemed to have been discreetly listening in on our conversation, joined as though he'd been a part of it from the start.
이스마일, 면담 때 분명하게 이야기했지. 계약을 지키는 것이 우선이라고.
계약? 그래요. 여기는 회사니까 그렇겠죠.
Ishmael glared at me with a face unlike anything she'd shown before. I sensed clear hostility in her eyes.
그래요. 그 잘난 계약은 지키죠. 관리자님. 당신이 시키신다면 따르기는 할 거예요. 그러니까 앞으로 제게 바라는 게 있다면 확실하게 말해주세요. 앞으로 제가 주제넘게 나서서 무언가를 돕거나 설명하는 일은 없을 테니까. 뭐예요? 저 집채만하게 큰 놈 죽이러 가자는 명령 아니었나요? 명령해 주시는 대로 계약에 따라 기꺼이 따르죠. 관리자 단테님.
After Ishmael finished speaking, she blankly stared at me as if awaiting my order. To which I could only reply with, "Let's go." As soon as I finished, Ishmael turned around and left the shop as if on cue. All I could do was lead the other sinners and follow her. Just then, I heard vicious sounds of crashing waves and roars of an all-crushing storm. Visions of destruction pass before me. Limbs and bits of flesh tear off in the shredding storm that brings crashing waves. Ishmael clings to the ship for dear life. And a behemoth of an eye, its overwhelming and all-consuming size looming over the ship, watches her in silence. Perhaps this could be a clue to Ishmael's perplexing behavior. Yeah, a little bit. Holy shit. How the hell you planning to kill that bastard, huh? Yeah, that bastard probably is still alive. He's huge. This was a focused encounter, wasn't it? This wasn't a chain. That's why I'm not clashing anything. Did I throw on turn 1? Is that what happened here? Maybe?
피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
Hong Lu staggered. Faust staggered. Oh no, that's Ryoshu. Okay. Damn. Oh my god, it is a focused encounter, and I threw on round 1. Ah! Alright, give me a baseline. What are we looking at? Let's see here. He's targeting his teammate. Unopposed. Let's see here. In terms of speed, we have no speed. So Ishmael after this guy, she should be able to finish him. Dawn is not being directly clashed. Sinclair's being clashed by the one in the back. This one is targeting Faust and Hong Lu. Hong Lu's clash is hopeless for him. So defense for him. We cannot defend Faust, unfortunately. Wow, I really threw on round 1, huh? Shame on me. I just lost somebody. I think it was Ryoshu. Let's go, Dawn. Did we lose? Okay. We didn't lose Ryoshu, but she's hurt. We're clashing out? Good. Neutrals. Sinclair neutral is a lie. Sinclair just dominates. Dominating for Faust. Good.
교전
Okay.
시작합니다.
Run it.
알겠어.
Damn, all heads for Sinclair? All heads. Holy. That is unlucky, dude. Alright. 2 multi-target. Let's see here. Once Ryoshu. Isung's going neutral. Ryoshu, how's your clash looking? Favored. Faust is dominating. Ryoshu is favored. Let's run it.
무슨 맛일까?
Maybe we can get a stagger. Come on, Faust. There we go. Now we just win the rest of the clashes, I think. Yeah, Ryoshu didn't even have to
피는
clash.
확실히
Very
빼는
good.
편이 좋지.
Wave 2 if I had to assume. Wave 1 of 3. Okay.
정화.
Okay. Let's see here. Give me a baseline. What are we looking at? We can't just not clash these things. Okay. Hong Lu. Struggling. Let's see here. Dawn is being targeted. Dawn is hopeless, unfortunately. Let's see here. going after Faust. Faust is dominating. Going after Ryoshu. Ryoshu is dominating. Also going after Ryoshu. Speed 3, so I need at least speed 4. Should be Yi-Song. Go and step in for that. This one's going after Sinclair. Sinclair's not actually struggling, aside from the part where he's tragically sane at the moment. Let's see here. Dawn is fighting this first slot. Ishmael's not fast enough to clash that, unfortunately. Let's see here. We can generate. There we go. Who's targeting Honglu again? The one in the back here is going after Song. We'll send Ishmael. She's not fast enough to clash that out. She can clash this one, which just freed up Ryoshi's clash. Okay. Ryoshi's not fast enough to help Dawn here. Maybe we can just deal enough damage. Ryoshi's faster than Dawn, so she'll get to act first. If she can put him into stagger, then that... Yeah, Ryoshu plus Sinclair, they might be able to stagger this guy. If they stagger him, then Dawn doesn't have to clash and lose. Sinclair. Thank you. And we didn't get a ton of damage out of Sinclair, unfortunately.
그 자식은 아직 살아 있을 거야.
Alright, yeah, so that means Dawn does have to do her clash, and she loses. She clashed before Ryoshu. Interesting. Probably because the attack coming at her was a 3-speed, so that beat Ryoshu's 2-speed. Give me a baseline. I have an uncontested going after Ishmael. Ishmael's in a hopeless. Who is she clashing? She's clashing the first shot. Is she being attacked by both? No, she only has the one going at her. It is a counter. Interesting. Hey, how's it going, Killer Man? I accidentally threw this combat in round 1, and I've been trying to recover ever since. Let's see here. We need to send Ryoshu to clash this up. Who did that free up? That freed up our Sinclair. Sinclair swinging first, this defense should now be going after him, because he's got plenty of health before stagger point. Yeah.
부드럽게.
There we go. Holy, he's just dead. Let's go Yi-Song.
그 자식은 아직 살아 있을 거야.
Next Ishmael.
쓸만해졌고.
균형이 무너졌군요.
Okay, I don't need everyone dunking on this one guy. We can send some people after this one. Let's see here. Dawn, you also go after this guy.
불길 속으로.
깨어라.
Sinclair, please stop rolling heads. Oh, and he continued to roll nothing but heads. Hate to see it. It's going to the winter storm that hit Monday night through the entirety of Tuesday. None of the trucks were able to leave the warehouse last night. I'm doing myself a favor by engaging in a bit of hooky to avoid a case of double trucks. Fair. Yeah, that sounds rough. I know, luckily down here, the snow kind of came and went. Now it's just kind of muddy. Let's see here. We can do a cackle and save the gripping. And failing that, we can have this. We do not need to be dropping too much. Cool. Let's just kill some. Ho! King Trash Crab. Okay. Give me a baseline. I got a lot of lines here. This slot is unopposed. It's going after Yi Song. Yi Song is currently dominating a clash there. I'd rather have him dominate this clash, I think. That frees up this little 1 speed. Let's see here. Dawn is in a clash. She's going neutral. We'll give her Ego. Hung Lu is unopposed. Sitting in here. So my area wasn't too horrid, but my gods, the winds were not kind. Oh yeah, the winds are so bitter. Defense. Dominating. It's looking to target its allies from those. So indiscriminate. Okay, fair enough. That's why it can target its allies. He's just looking to hit everybody. Honestly, let's send Sinclair to just rule this. Sinclair literally cannot lose this. At worst, Sinclair loses 2 coins, and then he goes down to an 18 on his last coin, which beats this guy's best. So this hopeless is not actually hopeless. And now, despite Sinclair's best efforts, he just wins. To barely make it out of the wood due to plumes of snowdrifts. Turn right on, thought that my car was fishtailing. It was just the wind trying to throw it around. Yeah, it's spooky. I've been there.
표적 확인.
Let's go, Dawn! Who goes Dawn? Let's go!
달려라 루신한테! 정의는 승리한다!
Oh, wait, why was he unopposed going after Hong Lu there? I must have messed something up. This Trash Crab is going after Yi Song. Yi Song's fast though, so I'd rather he not have to intercept. Ryoshu is getting targeted. Let's see here. Ishmael's pretty free. There's an Ishmael there. Sinclair's being targeted externally. Faust does have a direct target coming after her. 3-speed crab, from the looks of it. Neutral. Very spooky, especially when I'm driving a literal brick on wheels of a 2005 Equinox. You know, so long as you're the one in the brick, you'll be fine, you know? Let's see here. Direct targeting its teammate. in sub-targeting my group. Okay, so I need to clash all these out. And we have enough for both egos. Good. Against them winning their clashes. Trimmer burst. Let's go ahead and inflict nails. Alright, run it. God, Sinclair is at 36 sanity. You hate to see it.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Staggered. Let's go. Huge. All the rest of those clashes are no longer clashes, and we're dealing bonus damage.
표적 무력화.
Unfortunate. Okay, none of us are staggered. That's very good. We part broken. Okay, but he did not actually. He did not actually stagger. Emergency nutrient. At the end of the turn, if this unit has healed 15% of its max HP or more, the body is restored next turn. So we need to prevent them from healing him in turn, essentially. Let's see here. We have a couple of hopeless clashes. Can we tend to both of these? Can, thank goodness. How's your experience with Wild's been off stream? It has actually been quite pleasant.
부드럽게.
I know a lot of people were having issues with optimization, and there are definitely times whenever I boot the game and it's a bunch of triangles. But luckily, people tend to be, like, it tends to sort itself out within a matter of seconds, which I know is not good enough for some people, but for me, it is an entirely playable experience. I would certainly like for it to be better optimized, but it's not too egregious, luckily, even on my old 2070. Also, was that move called Crab Rave? Yes, I think it was. Or Crab Reeve, maybe?
그 자식은 아직 살아있을
Bastard.
거야.
But yeah, I started off as a bow player back in the World days, back in like the beta. I got skill issued by Legiana. I literally timed out of the quest multiple times. And that's why I ended up eventually becoming a greatsword main. But I decided to try bow again for this game. And oh man, bow is eating so good in Wilds, it's actually crazy. And apparently they even nerfed bow from its beta version. And it was, they nerfed the lock-on time for its focus strike. It used to instantly lock onto wounds, but now it has to do like a quick little charge up. We have Dawn in a neutral clash. It's position 1. Can we just have Sinclair pick that up? Struggling? You're fine.
부드럽게. 부드러지게.
Staggered. Awesome. Bonk. Wow. Sinclair is just way too safe. Luckily, we got him. Okay. Crisis averted. According to Virgilius, the people at the boat works have been saving up for a trip back to V Corp's back streets, where their fixer office used to be. After experiencing a warp train malfunction, they apparently decided they'd rather take a car. I considered telling them the truth I learned from a number of identities, but I figured ignorance is bliss, and kept my figurative mouth shut. Maybe I fear that things I said could bring bad results again. Like how Ishmael has fallen out with me.
자, 걸려라.
오, 걸렸어.
이걸로 완성이네요.
마침 밀물대네요. 지금 출발하실 수 있을 겁니다.
자, 그럼
Oh!
형태로 전환.
Okay, I thought something real bad was happening.
이 차량을 설계한 분이 존경스럽네요. 사실 저도 듣기만 들었지 실제로 이렇게 작동하는 건 처음 봐서. 아마 이 차량의 핵심만 건재하다면 다른 형태로도 충분히 바뀔 수 있을걸요?
Been on absolute tear with Savage Axe Charge Blade this generation. During the beta, Charge Blade wasn't quite clicking with me, but after a couple of hunts, I was able to get the flow of it. Yeah, don't you need to get the, you have to get like a wound hit now to actually get your chainsaw mode going?
어떻게 이런 코어가 존재할 수 있는 거죠? 정말 대단하다는 말밖에는 나오지가 않네요.
네, 파우스트는 대단합니다.
Faust is so humble.
자, 그럼 다들 탑승하세요. 물가에 가서 배로 다시 전환하면 될 거예요.
Aboard the now boat-shaped Mephistopheles, we forged ahead into the ever-rising waters. My relationship with Ishmael was still precarious, which was something I still wasn't sure what to do about. But since some of the sinners were also trying to be supportive towards Ishmael, I decided that it would be best if I tried to come up with a solution in the meantime. Maybe I'll find out more the further we get from the shores of the Great Lake.
잘 나아가네요.
Focus Strike is an option. Another is Perfect Block follow-up and Savage Arch. Perfect Block is just replacing guard points, right?
그럼 우리 이제 돈 받아서 외식하러 갈 수 있는 거야?
돈이라면 아까 받았어요. 계약 이행 완료하자마자 제비아찌 협회에서 보낸 배송 전문 해결사가 오시더니 바로 잔금을 치러주시던데요.
오, 생각보다 어마어마한 회사였는데? 좋아! 잔뜩 벌었으니 오늘은 크랩게 말고 오랜만에 돼지고기 어때? 삼겹살로!
좋죠, 누님.
그런데 미카.
네?
이번 개조 목록에 잠수 기능도 있었어?
그럴 리가요?
저거 기우는 것 같은데.
야, 빨리 물 빼!
We don't have a submersible mode. Guard points are still around. Perfect Block is a step up from it. Gotcha.
양동이는 어딨죠?
구멍을 찾았어. 이곳에.
관.
출발할게. 보글보글.
Glub glub.
구명보트 꺼내올게요.
미약 끝낼 준비나 해야겠네요.
저작군.
Damn it, we were counting on you. Finn. With our frantic attempts to drain the bus and Chiron's skillful rowing, we managed to get back to the boatworks and have the bus repaired. With that, our voyage on the Great Lake began somehow in earnest. I can get a guard point but be unable to do a Savage X follow-up.
이
Interesting.
정도면
Ryoshi was my top character? Ayo? Let's go. Hell yeah, chef. Let's go. I'll take it. Alright. And yeah. Now we're up to Canto 5. So, I guess it's time to do the funny chat. It's time to pull. Let's see here. I'm thinking we do a 10 pull on the new banner, and then maybe one on the Faust banner. And we'll see about what we do with the last one. So, first, boom.
공평하게 죽음을 뭐랬더라. 아무튼 다 박살 내러 왔다.
She Association Heathcliff. And She Association Ishmael. Fair enough. Alright. Well, not much there. Let's do a pull on the Faust banner. We have to roll the gotcha, Dante. Yes. Let's put one under the Faust banner. Ayo. Let's go.
혈기분들은 악독하면서 끈질겨요. 그러니까 제대로
Fang Hunt
준비해야겠죠?
Office Fixer Hong Lu.
낙뢰 충전 최대치예요.
Ayo. Oh. Okay. Telepole Faust. Hell yeah. It's Beam. Yep. Let's see, we also got a couple of Faust IDs that we already have. Alright. And let's see here. We didn't really get much out of this. We got the She Association Heathcliff. We'll give it one more 10 pull on this. On the new banner. Let's see what we got. Ah, fair enough. All duplicates. Tragic. Well, did I claim the bonuses? There we go. No beam, yep. It's tragic. And one thing I noticed from the previous interlude was that I had not actually finished it. So, in terms of the story, it wrapped up with 3.5.9, but it looks like there is another another dungeon we can do. So we clear this, and we'll have enough for one more pull. So let's do it real quick. And my team is a burn team. When inflicting burn with skills and effects against enemies, inflict +5 burn count. Yes. Hot and juicy drumstick. In terms of the squad, I think I'm happy with the squad. Let's check out Faust real quick. Ego. Telepole. It's competing with Thoracalgia. Okay. It takes 2 Envy, a Wrath, and a Lust. It inflicts Paralyze and gains charge, has an attack weight of 1, and it rolls a 20 plus 6. Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool, but it's definitely resources we typically have. I know one issue with Thoracalgia is we don't have a ton of pride actually coming in, but yeah, Wrath, Lust, Envy, I think we can work with that. We'll give it a go. Let's see here. Honolulu. Yeah, we got the Fang Hunt office, and then we got She Association Heathcliff. Alright. I like this squad. Let's do it. Actually, we'll go base Heathcliff for now. I said base Heathcliff for now. There we go. Also, AED for Charge Blade can get an additional reverse swing AED follow-up. Yeah, you also can't go into a super amped anymore, I saw. At least not directly. You have to do an amped elemental first. Let's go ahead and route this way. Too many selected. Sorry, Don. Still too many selected. Sorry, Ishmael.
불꽃을 벼리겠소.
정화.
Also, it is getting dark outside, so I'm thinking after this combat, I'm going to do a quick dip to go tend to the goats. Gotta go be a farm boy and all that. Expedite the fossil fuel process, my minions. Let's go, Sinclair. Yes, no heads. Instant death, 134 damage.
불길 속으로.
Death. Alright, and give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna go 10 goats, 10 dogs, and all that. I'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty. I believe the farm is tended. Goats, sheep are all accounted for. Outdoor cats have been contained and fed. Indoor cats have been fed. Dogs have been walked. Dogs have been fed and watered. So I think we're good for a little bit. Alrighty. Well, let's continue with it. Following a crispy scent. Got our squad. Okay, I can't uptie in here. I was about to say, I'm not sure if I have enough to uptie again. Also, thank you for the follows while I was away. Sorry I wasn't here. Let's go Faust. You love to see it. Big damage. Oh man, yeah, those 20 turns. So the burn is basically infinite now. Very nice.
부드럽게. 부드럽게.
Alright, yeah, we're just kind of stomping through. Love to see it. Sinclair's gone a little too crazy. Wow, never thought I'd see the day. Swap Chef Ryoshu. Then again, Appetite is currently our way of healing via Rustle Up. Let's see here. Burn.
고회는 나중에.
Nails. She also gives Pierce damage up and Blunt up. On kill. Start of the combat phase, I can give Fanatic, assuming I get a Lust Resonance, but Wrath, Envy, Sloth Wrath.
하실 말씀이 있나요?
Let's see here. Gloom Lust. I have to get a 4 Resonance, right? Yeah, it's a 4 Resonance. Okay, so I would need to swap somebody out, because I'm currently not able to get any value out of Whistles. Maybe we swap out Faust. Also, we have enough for a telepole, so let's check it.
낙뢰 충전 최대치예요.
This ego provides charge. Let's see here. Arcorp Merceau worked off charge. Did her Zwei maybe do charge-related things? I don't recall. Headless Portrait. Inflicts sinking potency on all enemies with less than 0 sanity points. Cool. I guess I can't change it here. That's fair enough. Oops. Fair enough. I'll have to get to a checkpoint to to be able to swap it.
부드럽게 그 오물을 가져가라. 부드러지게 가오르시게.
피는 확실히 빼내지. 쓸만해졌군.
The Ryoshu Rustle Up value is actually going a little wild. Turn start, inflict 4 rupture potency on a random enemy, or all abnormality parts. And also when activating Gluttony Absolute Resonance, which we're not really. Let's see here. So we want to route down in order to get an extra gift.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
불길 속으로.
Hello, CC. What's up? Hey. No. I got a record player to play my Signalis record, not for you to sit on. The turntable was not made for cats.
부드럽게.
She disagrees. Hi, do you just need something to play with? Here. I can win rate with my left hand while playing fish. The other. Oh. Hey, you're on the other side. Much more. Yeah, once we get this all cleared, we should be able to get one more pull in, theoretically. I don't recall how many floors this is going to have. It carries heavy objects without a word. As it does its work, the number on the electronic display seems to update. Machines exist for a purpose. You feel like you should give it an order. Trimmer Ego Gift. Two Trimmer Ego Gifts. I'm not really playing Trimmer. We'll fight it anyway, though. Why not? The machine begins to carry luggage faster and faster. The numbers on the vacuum tube displays begin to rise rapidly. So does the steam fuming from its body. It doesn't take too long for the machine to move all the luggage. Now that there's nothing left to carry, the machine slowly turns in our direction. One of the cylinders shouts, "Wait, we're not luggage!" But it falls on deaf ears. Let's do it. Ooh, okay. Catering extra participants. Do we deploy Merceau? Who's missing? There we are.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
I was like, count it up to 11. Where's 12? Don't have the end key.
부드럽게. 균형이 무너졌군요. 그 오물을
Come on, Sinclair.
떼어내주지.
I say oof like it's not still 100 damage, but
피는 확실히 빼는 편 좋지.
부드럽게. 부드러지게.
The Grippy. There we go. Well, that's kind of a neat looking dude. Killing him was completely unnecessary, but, you know, why not? Trimmer... We don't have any Trimmer Burst.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지. 무슨 맛일까?
Sinclair, please, you gotta stop rolling heads. Luckily, his coin power is now 0, which means he can't sabotage himself for a little bit. Also, I just noticed he was called a head chicken. They actually are just head crabs. Head chicken, aka bongi. Okay, we don't need to send. We do not need to send his thing into a staggered guy. So anyway, here goes into a staggered guy. Bonk.
쓸만해졌군.
불길 속으로.
Pendant of Nostalgia. Random ally gains poise. Okay.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
There was some little floating icon over my Infest and Inclair. Not entirely sure what that meant.
정화.
좋아, 다 죽어라. 불길 속으로.
깨어라.
And give him the business. There we go. The dispenser's hum fills the air. It knows what we want. We also know what it wants. Bloody Gadget. Applied 2 damage up to a random ally. Prioritizes allies with Lust Affinity attack skills. Apply 1 damage up to the said ally. Let's see here. Pick up that and the Thunder Branch. Sure. Feel free to take a rest here. If you'd like to chance a meeting, please place that on the desk. Convenience store owner exploring the maze for a dispenser. Yep, we're good. I don't think there's another floor after this, theoretically. Yeah, because there's Papa Bongi. Okay, we're not just going to immediately throw it like that. Let's see here. Song clashes here. Inclair can clash. Neutral. Liar. Who's this attacking? Inclair. I can have Ryoshu catch it. There we go. And Fast will give him the business. Yeah, because that's just an evade. Good.
파격감.
Okay, Chicken Bucket is still a valid target. We've got an invade coming out. It's fine. Ryoshu has a hopeless clash because her coin power. Just throw that her way. Surely we can have somebody catch for Sinclair. Honglu doesn't have any ego to work with. Fair enough. Where would I be wanting to send Honglu if not after that guy? Let's see, this is targeting him too. I don't really like a lot of these matchups, unfortunately. Yep, we're just gonna throw it. Stagger is rough.
무불사위.
Okay, let's see here. Sinclair is staggered and is having a real bad time. On hit, spawn a raw chicken. Don't want that. It's all going after Sinclair. Okay, so we need to intercept. Don't have enough for Honglu, unfortunately. Ryoshu's not fast enough to intercept. She can intercept this one. What do you think, game? Let's see here. He thinks we just let that fly at Sinclair. It's like paralyzed next turn. I'd really rather they didn't. We can sacrifice Honglu into this. Sorry, Honglu. No, we can't actually catch anything else with that, though.
정화.
낙뢰 충전 최대치예요. 쓸만해졌군.
Chef. Okay, Sinclair. Something gave us -5 sanity across the board Was it killing the little chicken? Deal 3 sanity point damage to a random enemy. Is it you? Give me a baseline. We're just letting 2 of those fly, huh? I'm gonna have to disagree. Let's see here. Faust is being targeted. Blue is being targeted, so we can have him defend himself. Evade does not matter. Ryoshu is not fast enough to catch these. Go with better odds.
확연감.
Ugh, not having Sinclair on the board really sucks. We're gonna be down Yi-Song. Oh!
피는 확실히 빼는 편 좋지.
Damage, holy. Okay, luckily Hong Lu won his clash. We have Sinclair back. We have his shit skills, unfortunately. Let's see here. Defense, okay. Yoshi needs to clash. Sinclair can go intercept this little guy. If he loses, so long as he doesn't stagger, we're not doing awful. Frankly, I could kind of use a Hong Lu AoE right about now.
불길 속으로.
Alright, we didn't stagger. We also didn't get paralyzed, unfortunately.
무불아위.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
Alright, we have everyone on the board again. Thank goodness. It doesn't matter. Faust is in a hopeless. Hong Lu is in a hopeless. Let's break this down. Let's see here. I think we just kind of have to let it run, unfortunately. Yi-Song and Ryoshu here just aren't fast enough right now to match. Best being targeted by 2.
부드럽게. 그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Hate to see that many heads, especially with negative 28 sanity, Sinclair. Ugh. That's another enemy on the field from the chicken bucket. And another enemy on the field from the chicken bucket. Yikes. He's getting a lot of minions out. Give me a baseline. I disagree with this heavily. Okay. Ryoshu, defend yourself. Sinclair, defend yourself. Yi-Song, you are the fastest, so you can go bucket. He's dead, unfortunately. There's just not much I can really do about that. Faust is unable to intercept. Chance to corrode 100%. Okay, fair enough. Maybe we just go and throw in a cackle. Come on, Blue, go put some damage on our chicken. Oh my god, he didn't kill. I should have put Faust his way. We are also going to be down Sinclair for next round. Ryoshu lost her clash. Unlucky.
균형이 무너졌군요.
Little chicken staggered. Faust just corroded. Anyway, okay. And everyone else is in a panic. I mean, if we can, let's try and... I see. Fair enough.
따뜻한 차가
R.I.P.
마시고 싶어요.
Alright, we're officially behind the curve now. They have more attacks than us in Action Economy. I need Sinclair to go there to destroy Chicken Bucket. I need him to win, too.
정화.
God, he just keeps rolling. There we go. Thank goodness. Okay, the bucket broke. So that should cancel his other attack because it was coming from the bucket. Alright, we're down to 2 actions next round. Luckily, Papa Bongi is staggered. God, we have a teal coming out. I might throw the teal now. Just to get it out of the way.
불길 속으로.
Alright, these minions are no longer replenishing, which is very nice. That said, Papa Bongi, spiced up Papa Bongi, is enraged. He's thrown out 4 attacks versus our 3 members. She was struggling. Give her that.
정화.
Torso break from the looks of it. Let's go. Either that or we're really close to a torso break. She didn't stagger. Claire's going to, though. Oh, he's dead. Holy shit. Ryoshu's in a panic. Yeah, we're gonna have to save for the ego. Jesus. Oh, and she lost anyway? Oh my god. It's over. Holy shit. He killed them all. This monster of a chicken. Run it back. Oh, I have to deploy a different team. Let's see here.
준비는 끝났습니다.
Let's give it a go.
명령 대기.
A team died, and I don't necessarily have a B team. Heathcliff can Tremor Burst, which is a notable thing.
이제 간다.
The guy who was clashing for Heathcliff. Fair enough. Hopeless across the board, eh? Alright.
명령대로 하겠습니다.
Let's just get this out of the way and get Merceau plus Dawn out of the way. Reset from checkpoint.
좋아, 간다.
Wait, Ishmael's paralyzed is only for that turn? Oof. Also, Heathcliff corroded. Oh
명령대로
boy.
하겠습니다.
이렇게 무너지기 전에.
Spicy.
이제 간다.
좋아, 간다.
Corroded again. And he's dead. Finn. How fitting. No way they're gonna make me try. Oh man, my main squad and my backup squad got wiped. I sure hope Don Quixote and Merceau can duo it. Alright, let's get this over with, shall we?
다시 선별 과정을 거쳐야 하는 것이.
돌진이다!
Okay. First full dungeon reset.
젠장. 어째서?
Oh shit, it actually kicked me all the way out? Fair enough. Alright, fair enough. I guess we'll just have to run it back another time. That said, I've got a couple of things I'm hoping to do, so I'm going to hold off on another run for the time being. But we have our goal. We need to run it back with the spicy restaurateur's nightmare or whatever. That said, for now, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Take it easy. Have a good one. Peace.